Gamesense. This is the complete Gamesense guide. It works for all game modes and situations. And after watching this video, I promise you your Gamesense will improve so much. The guide will be split into 6 chapters to make it easier to understand. Chapter 1, Health Awareness. Rule number 1 of Gamesense. Always know your health. Not kinda. Not roughly. If the kit you're playing has enter pearls, you can get lower in health before having to escape. But in kits like UHC, it's really important to have a good sense of your health and have a way to get away from your opponent to heal. Good ways to get away are, for example, placing a cobweb under their feet, placing water so they get slowed down, or just simply knockback hitting them away from you. You will get better at reading the situation to see what is the best way to get away to heal over time. Another important part of health awareness is knowing when to heal. Smart players back up at half health, eat safely, then re-engage. Chapter 2, Positioning. Positioning is all about knowing where to stand. Never stand near edges of cliffs. Stand near lava. Stand near traps. Stand with your back to a wall. This is to make sure you can't get hit or comboed into those places. Always try to fight on flat ground with space to retreat and with clear surroundings. Chapter 3, Reading your opponent. Most players fight randomly. Good players observe patterns. If someone always jump crits, time your hits before they land. This will get you an easy combo or a positive interaction. If someone always chases, turn and attack them quickly. This will catch them off guard and might win you the game or get a totem pop. If someone always runs at low HP, predict the escape with an aggro pearl, for example, and win the game. Gamesense's prediction. Chapter 4, Pressuring. You want to time your pressuring when your opponent is lower than you or in a bad spot. You also want to pressure if your opponent is winning on durability, because your goal is to drop them. The main thing in pressuring is chasing the opponent and dealing a lot of damage. You don't want to care about wasting resources because you're going for a quick drop. Good ways to pressure are aggro pearling and aggro totem popping. Using these correctly will not let your opponent take a break. Chapter 5, Knowing when not to fight. This chapter applies more to SMPs or mini-games, but it's such a huge part of Gamesense, I had to include it. The biggest beginner mistake is taking every fight. More experienced players escape from fights that they're outnumbered. They don't have as strong healing or gear as their opponents, or the opponent is a lot more skilled than them. There is zero shame in running. Chapter 6, Staying Calm. The real secret to Gamesense is staying calm and not panicking. Panic makes you forget everything you've learned. When you notice you started panicking, try to disengage and calm down and think. Good ways to practice calmness are fighting on SMPs and tier testing. Try to remember the things that I've said in this video, and your PvP skill will skyrocket. Thanks for watching. If this helped you in any way, please consider subscribing. I'm so close to 400 subscribers, and I'm in a race to 1,000 subscribers with few of my friends.